Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the WiX Online Meeting 132, rolling our way through August. We'll have another one in a couple of weeks. As always, this meeting is recorded for those people that are unable to be here with us right here, right now. We're going to do triage, and then we're going to roll out of here. We have the typical group, so I'm not expecting a lot of questions right now since we're basically going to be spinning up WiX 4, but we haven't quite got there. But let's keep the bugs clean as we roll our way through the world. So, triage. Bob, you ready?
Go for it.
Do not hit the mouse roller. All right. Down here, this is a bug about ignores output name setting. And then I think we determined that it was being escaped.
Yeah.
And then this person asked us to fix the escaping for this particular field. And, yeah. Decline. I agree. Cool. I agree. Let's just... Oh, you removed the decline. I'm
sorry. I removed the decline so it would show back up in the triage query.
I'm inclined to agree with the declined, but whatever. I don't suspend it. What do we do that for now? That declined.
Yeah, we should probably write those down, huh?
Yeah.
No, suspend is no one cares.
Yep.
Declined is we care.
Yeah, I don't care, but let's do it this way. I think we add a comment here that says, if you are interested in working on the item, feel free to open a work item, and we could talk about it. If you're not going to work on it, don't bother opening a new one, and keep this declined, because I don't really want to switch this around. It's like, go open a new issue if you're actually going to work on it. Otherwise, we're done.
So suspend, basically.
Well, decline it. Tell him to open an issue if he's going to work on it. Otherwise, no. I don't even want a suspend ticket around. It's like, we're done. We're not. No one's going to do this.
I'm fine with that. Yeah. Well, and yeah, it's also one of those things we would actually have to kind of discuss because now it's a change in behavior. Blah blah blah.
Yep. So,
this one is still on me. I need to.
But I think we've kind of come down to the conclusion that this is one of those changes between versions of bundles that was going to break this.
I believe that is the case, yes.
So I wonder if we should have changed the bundle protocol version, so it just... But...
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay, so I will leave a note to myself since this is assigned to me and I need to go investigate. I'll leave a note to myself to look at that as part of what actually happened, and should we change the protocol version, because that would solve the problem.
Automagically.
Well, not quite so much magic, because it's just code, but yeah.
Yep. All right. Failed NetEffects Redist install. Is this Asia? I am surprised we don't have another issue tracking this already.
I went looking, could not find it.
Wow. Well, yes, this is an issue. We could toss it in WiX 4 and someone could work on it. It would be great if the UI did a better job than their random error code that they send out.
Yeah.
The answer is, but...
Yeah, it's a pain because they have this one error code that covers every possible prerequisite failure. So I'm not exactly sure what we should actually be doing with this.
All right. Sounds like a great thing for a whip for someone to do.
Yep.
And we can toss it in 4X and say, yeah, if someone wants to work on it, that'd be fantastic. This one was interesting. I never thought about this, but basically it says that AVs are getting in the way and blowing up the XE, and that blows up the XE that's trying to talk to it.
Yeah, this one's really, really weird. I was very surprised at how this works. But the screenshots further down kind of make it abundantly clear that this particular antivirus software does this blocking behavior in a really weird way. I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to do. I always thought it was just we're gonna do our scan and But no, here they're intentionally blocking it for a fixed length of time. It feels weird.
So anyway, this guy's doing something. I assume it's just a retry.
I think so. Yeah, it was a little awkward to try to read it
All right,
with the formatting.
We could toss it 4x and see what happens. Keep nudging him along, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. WiX 4 should automatically set checksums. Yeah, and I thought that checksums were basically dead. And they were, like, the compilers are always setting them to null now, and this is a really old thing that nobody does anymore. Kind of like binding the import address tables.
Did MSI stop looking at the checksum? I mean, I guess I always just assumed it was an extra thing.
It's an extra thing, but my understanding is
reason.
That the checksums are always like 0 now, like, so it doesn't do any good.
Oh, sorry, you're saying the checksum in the PE header.
Yes.
I see. Oh.
I could be wrong about that, but I was digging around and I thought that that's basically this is a deprecated thing that people don't do anymore. But I'd be fine being wrong about that if someone found something. I guess maybe the answer is we should go like really investigate that if we really want to do this.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So,
well, sorry. Let me take this back. If checksums are still being made, no. Let me back up. The checksum attribute, I think, should go away.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that. Yep. No, I agree with that.
I don't think there's any reason for us to. I mean, maybe there's a reason to let you manually specify it, but it shouldn't be required for a typical versioned PE file. We already, dig enough into the files to figure out the version, and if it has a version, we know it's a PE file, and that I think if we're going to support that bit of MSI functionality, it should be mostly automatic.
I agree. So I'm fine if you say we want to deprecate this attribute. And in WiX 4, in WiX 3, deprecate the attribute, and WiX 4, automatically set it if we do. Or just basically eradicate it from the world because it doesn't matter. But, I mean, that's the second part of it.
Okay, yeah.
But I do agree with you. We probably should not have people setting this by hand.
Yeah. Okay, so I will assign it to myself and investigate that.
Cool. And I think we're done.
Not bad for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Other things people want to talk about. Anything else going on out there? I expect this is a pretty quiet week. It's kind of like, all right, we're kind of coming out of July, took a vacation, get caught up after being gone on a vacation. That was me. And then hopefully next week we'll be into more exciting things from here. At least that's kind of the way I saw this working out. Was that
European vacation time?
Yeah, right. In general. All right. On that note, you guys all have a wonderful 2 weeks, and we'll be back then, and we'll be talking about, more WiX toolset stuff. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.